Well, hey there, YouTubes. So, the Proposition 8 trial started today. For my international viewers, what Proposition 8 was a voter referendum to define marriage as between one man and one woman in the state of California. But the thing is that previous to Proposition 8, the California Supreme Court had actually looked at the evidence and decided that it is illegal to ban two consenting adults from their marriage equality. It was under the idea that all citizens are equal. Why is a marriage in one case, two consenting adults being together, recognized, and yet two consenting adults being together in another case are not legal and seen as equal? So the California Supreme Court decided that it was unconstitutional to block same-sex couples from marrying. Then, after that decision was handed down, Proposition 8 came. And it was a voter ballot initiative funded by primarily the Church of Latter-day Saints, otherwise known as the Mormons, which define marriage as between one man and one woman in the state of California. Then, two couples who both had children sued the state of California in order to get marriage equality. And this went to Justice John Walker, who listened to both sides, and not only was it the constitutionality of this bill, Proposition 8, but it was also the scientific facts, how it affects children, family, whatnot, taxes, and so forth and so on, that was also argued in this, and that two consenting adults of one pairing are equal to that of two consenting adults of another pairing, and that both of those pairings need to have the rights, freedoms, and privileges of marriage in order to both have a loving, fulfilling life together, and furthermore to raise offspring. Because let's face it, gay couples can have children, just not accidentally. And yes, I'm zooming into the camera for that, because that's a very important point. Okay, so, I believe John Walker's decision was written and handed down in 2010, I believe. So here we are, 2013, several years later. They've gone through the appeal process, and every court above Walker has upheld his ruling. So, quintessentially, right now, it's been appealed to the highest court in the land, the federal Supreme Court. The estimates of what we know so far is that we have pretty much 3 in the bag on each side. Justice Sotomayor, Justice Bader Ginsburg, and Justice Elena Kagan are going to be in support of equality for all American citizens. It is expected that the 3 male judges, well, 3 of the male judges, aside from Justice Kennedy, are expected to rule against marriage equality and against equality for all citizens. Justice Kennedy is said to be the swing vote. The thing is that Justice Walker from the lower court specifically wrote his decision toward Justice Kennedy, stating both quotes from Kennedy and a number of other sources, basically to show, like, okay, this is the precedent here, and the precedent is equality for all of the citizens of America when it comes to marriage. So, it's both a very exciting time to be an LGBT person, but it's also an extremely scary time. What I fear the most is that Kennedy will be on the wrong side of this. Because if Proposition 8 is upheld, then basically civil rights for LGBT people is set back 50 years. Because that literally says not only is it constitutionally legal to vote away people's civil rights, but also that citizens who happen to be gay are not deserving of their civil rights. That's what I fear. I fear that the Supreme Court will not uphold Justice Walker's decision. And, you know, I'm a hardworking American citizen. I have never committed a felony. And yet, just because I happen to want to have a loving marriage to another woman someday, I'm suddenly a second-class citizen. Or worse yet, if they roll in the wrong direction, I would be 3/4 of a human. Or, you get the analogy. I wouldn't be a full and equal citizen to somebody who can accidentally have a baby. What can I say? This is what's been rattling around my head today. I just wanted to post that online. Peace out, YouTubes.